Let's talk about the Thailand-Cambodia border. Right now, it's a war zone. The deadliest clashes in a decade have erupted. Artillery casualties, civilians fleeing. Thailand's response? They want to handle it alone, pushing for direct talks with Cambodia and rejecting international mediation. It's like telling the fire department, no thanks, I'll handle this blaze myself. The crisis began when Thai soldiers were injured by landmines. Thailand blames Cambodia, who denies it. Diplomatic ties are unraveling, ambassadors recalled, accusations flying. The US, China, and ASEAN offered to mediate, but Thailand insists, we've got this. Meanwhile, Cambodia is appealing to the UN Security Council, accusing Thailand of military aggression. One side wants a private chat, the other is calling in the world's referees. It's a standoff, military and diplomatic, with the region holding its breath. To understand this crisis, rewind to a century-old feud over the Preah Vihear temple. Perched on a disputed border drawn by the French, both nations claim it as a symbol of national pride. The International Court of Justice ruled in 1962 that the temple belongs to Cambodia, but left the surrounding land in limbo. That ambiguity has fueled repeated clashes, especially after UNESCO listed the temple for Cambodia in 2008. Another ICJ ruling in 2013 reaffirmed Cambodia's claim to the temple, but the border dispute remains unresolved. For both sides, it's about more than land. It's about history, identity, and sovereignty. The temple is a rallying cry for nationalists, stoking emotions and political tensions. Every skirmish is about defending honor, not just territory. The border is a legal and emotional minefield, sometimes literally. When pride and history collide, diplomacy often loses. On the ground, the violence is real. Civilians and soldiers are dying, homes are destroyed. Thailand insists on bilateral talks, rejecting outside help and demanding Cambodia stop hostilities first. It's a risky move. Thailand wants to control the narrative and avoid international pressure. But if talks fail, Thailand could end up isolated, with fewer friends willing to help. Cambodia, meanwhile, is escalating the issue internationally, deepening mistrust. The standoff is a diplomatic gamble. Thailand betting on autonomy, Cambodia on global support. Both sides are digging in, making compromise harder. The world watches, hoping the poker game doesn't turn into all-out war. The stakes, peace, pride, and lives. Thailand wants to keep negotiations private. Cambodia is broadcasting the conflict to the world. Cambodia appeals to the UN, framing Thailand as the aggressor, an old playbook for the smaller neighbor. The UN Security Council is now involved, putting Thailand on the global stage. ASEAN, caught in the middle, struggles to mediate as trust between the two sides crumbles. Malaysia brokered a ceasefire in principle, but accusations of betrayal quickly followed. The diplomatic split is clear. Thailand flexes its regional muscle, Cambodia seeks international justice. Even if the shooting stops, the war of words will rage on in New York and Jakarta. The divide is as much about power as it is about peace. Why fight over a patch of jungle and an old temple? Because it's about pride, politics, and power. The temple is a symbol of national identity. Losing it is unthinkable for both sides. Politicians use the conflict to distract from domestic troubles and rally support. Escalation can be politically useful, even if it costs lives. The border is also a lucrative trade route. Control means money and influence. Economic interdependence should encourage peace, but emotions often win out. For Thailand, accepting mediation looks weak. For Cambodia, giving in means surrendering sovereignty. Until someone compromises, the cycle of tension and violence will continue. While leaders argue, ordinary people suffer. Over 120,000 have fled their homes, caught between armies and artillery. Shelters are overwhelmed, and the death toll rises, mostly civilians. The border economy has collapsed, families face poverty and uncertainty. The trauma will last long after the shooting stops. This isn't just a political crisis, it's a humanitarian disaster. The real cost is paid by those with no say in the conflict. Peace isn't just a goal, it's a necessity for survival. What's next? 3 paths: direct talks, international mediation, or escalation. Thailand wants a private deal, Cambodia wants the world involved. A ceasefire and real negotiations are the best hope, but mistrust runs deep. International mediation could bring lasting peace, but at a political price. The nightmare: more violence, more refugees, and regional chaos. For the displaced, a solution can't come soon enough. The world waits to see if this is the start of peace, or just a pause before the next crisis.